Okay, we're on now. You see it?
We're on here. Okay. Okay.
You see something?
I'm going there. Yeah.
I'm really beautiful element now. You already shared this video because they have time was something so we can come back to the video play. The evil posted and call Facebook for them to block us. I beg you do something so we can come back. If everybody tell them say they hack out then came. I don't know what we did to them. The free country day. Mr. T. Risto Johnson. Matilda Williams, my daughter. T. Duncan Richards. Y'all share the video, bring the people back. Edna Yates. Y'all bring the people back. The people black or Jenna. And not you say, oh, you're fighting also. Because Jefferson coach in Minnesota, you're hiding. That mean they won't blame. Michael Kolokopa Sandy. We are back, Mike. The people fighting all the crazy. They're not fun. Middletown boss. Let me see if I can bring back my lovely sister, Letty Brooks Roberts. Oh, man. When y'all tell your own thing, we don't block you. Why y'all be blocking us when we're doing our own thing? Y'all leave us alone. That free country there. You got Jefferson country in the biggest country. Then he hiding. Because you know how to run beyond people with cutlasses. That free country, yo. Hey, let me see if Letty is still on. Letty, are you there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Mr. Garley.
Letty, we just got into trouble. The people called, they did a thing and reported us and said we are saying something that we're not supposed to say, so they block us. But again, we're back. Thank God we're back on you know, that this is a free country. I don't know what they're doing this thing. What do you think, Letty?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. You know, that if they don't want us to talk, then they have to do the right thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. But Mike Kalokopa says we're back.
That's right.
Middletown boss said good. Our show is back on.
They begin us again.
See that Duncan Donald said we are back. Everybody's happy. Loving the commentary. I came for the music and I stayed for the commentary.
That's
I
right.
love the commentary. It's truth. It's not like lies. It's juicy.
We'll have to say the big thanks to Musu for the contribution, and we'll also love to say the big thanks to Edna Yates and all of those contributors. But go ahead and read a few comments before we go back to the field of play for the second and final portion of the game. Go ahead.
Okay, we have Vita Duncan said they will stay long inside. Pamela King said we here. Matilda Williams, the GB back, come to gate 6. Okay, and we have Catherine K. Jones and Jones. They will stay long inside. Snetter, we are here. Your supporters, they came back. So don't be discouraged. It was 1,518 viewers when you went off.
Oh, wow.
So the numbers will increase because all they're doing is making it more popular. And if they like it, they can add a little bit of spice to it because this show is juicy.
Who talking that one so?
My Nemo.
Put me down. I said, Letty, please tell Eloise to bring some tea in the VIP. My cup is empty. Tell Eloise to bring some tea in the VIP. I beg you, please remind her.
Yes, Mrs. Garley, Lady Eloise, you heard that, right? Special request to VIP, please. ASAP.
Okay, and let me say hi to these few folk before we go back to the field of play. Hold on 1 minute, ladies. There's Josephine Hammond, Melvin Dartooth Howard, Bassa Board Andrews, Middletown Boss, Sampi Pro from the Toronto, Canada. Oh man. Catherine and George. Stephen Elsa. Yeah, Stephen Elsa is in the building. And we'll also see the elder James C. Bly celebrated his birthday at the weekend. And Edna Diaz is in the building as well. And folks, I'm telling you, Agnes best man, Jacob G. Daniels, Macambi Kane Sode. Oh man. And Vivian Eastman, Steve Bowley just joined the conversation here. And Steve, if you're there in VIP with Eloise, please tell her my tea getting cold. I need some hot tea. Olive for Olivia. I beg your pardon, Olivia H. Mulba. Jacob Daniels. I'm in Liberia, but I had to watch the show. Oh wow, people in Liberia watching the show. Vida Donald is also here. Blamo To. Romeo SK Newbin is here as well. And folks, I'm telling you, you're in for a big time political soccer game tonight. Abu Bibeto Fofana. Je suis très fâché comme vous, hein. Abu Bibeto Fofana. Je suis très fâché comme vous, hein. Thomas m'a dit que tu as enlevé quelque chose. Depuis, tu n'as même pas fait quelque chose. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Hein? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Monsieur le patron Sekou Konen. Eh, Sekou. So we gonna break the news, my man. The man said the Liberia ambassador in America, they call him by the go Liberia. I do not call him by. All of them correct 2 left feet. Bradford Brown, Mohammed Jaffa. Folks, I'm telling you, we are not going back to the field of play for the second and final portion of the game. The people intercepted the game. They shut us off, but we have to come back. I mean, where water get right? Are you kidding me? You can't get right anywhere. You wanna try your luck. Try all you want. You can't carry out anywhere. Back to the field of play. The ball comes to D-Ho cover hole. D-Ho cover hole to Opion Kikon. Opion Kikon to White T Black Heart. White T Black Heart to Papa Dream Mama Happy. Onto Koshiako, onto Gorilla Foster Child. The ball comes to Leprosy Babon, onto Lie. Lie to sex trafficking, onto wasteful spending, to police brutality. Police brutality to money laundering. Money laundering to borrowing initiative, to womanization. Womanization looks around, beats one, put to the ultimate. Will he make it? He doesn't. The ball comes to Drunker, aka Von Von. Von Von to Butcher short for back to Von Von. Von Von looks around to unemployment back to Von Von. Von Von to Hard Time to Shaking Table Ministry, aka Shallow Rabbits. Shallow Rabbit looks around back to Von Von. Von Von to drugs abuse to We Ebola back to between me and you, 2 men secret and not secret. Anybody would tell you say this is between me and you, must be careful with them. Because when you tell them, they're calling someone else to say the same thing. 2 men secret and not secret. The book comes to hypocrisy, onto me, myself, and I. The book comes to sycophancy, onto murder. Murder to statutory rapist. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. Then the book comes to retaliation onto murder. Murder back to retaliation onto insurrection. The book comes to passing gas. Look, that star George we were trying to play the other day. In real football, they call it Sesoki. In Labra, we call it 32. No, we call it Jackie. George, we were trying to lay Jackie. So if you were in Europe, they will call it Sesoki. But 32 would have called it back circle kick. That way you then lay by the day and put your foot in the head at the back circle kick. But that Sesoki, Jackie, George, we were trying to lay. When George Weah stretched, then he just hit tear. When he just hit tear, then he fought. When George Weah fought, then he looked around, he holds Yoka Wissing and told the media that not because I'm president, but I'm human being too. I can fight too. Like, ew. Back to the field of play. Welcome to Central Bank, aka. Can you speak crown? If you can't speak crown, you'll not get job at Central Bank. Central Bank to Samatwe, aka Ministry of Finance Development Planning. Lebose Babon. Lebose Babon to NPA, aka Bill Twawe, aka Gorilla Fossil Child. The welcome to MOT, Ministry of Transport, aka Samuel Wu, aka Ask His Cell in Chief. Then welcome to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, aka Western Gafine, aka Sunshine Mate. We're eating the same thing. Then welcome to Accra Moses Gray, aka Opium King Kong. Accra Gray called me last week talking about. Actually, you must say I smoke opium together before. Since 1985, Accra Gray been smoking opium. When the mission in Cape Man, yeah, you can point like here. Then welcome to Mola Molo, aka Lekotor to George Weah, aka Video Hunter. George Weah just wants everything for himself. I mean, how greedy can you get? You squander your money. If people are sorry for you and say, you know what, send a book, people giving all a hard time, they'll just give it to the man here. Is this what we get in return, George Weah? Then the ball comes to MOT, aka Natana Magay, aka that mean the president. Anything I say that, eh? Then the ball comes to Agriculture Ministry to Ministry of Health. Ministry of Health looks around to Gender Ministry. Piso Sedita is supposed to be a young woman that loves her country. Okay? Your kids you have here with this the black money boy. What he means say, Mapita can't go Labrana because they won't kill him. He stole the pure gold and diamond and ran away. He can't go Labrana. That's why Piso Sedita's husband, Mapita, when he go into Africa, he was stamped to Ghana. Then Piso Sedita will send the children to Ghana for him to see them. Mapita cannot go to Liberia because they kill him. He stole from the people there. He stole all the people going diamond. Say you're going to sell it to bring him back. He killed the people, he can't come back. His wife is a general minister. Then he telling people, say, I mean, I can't go to that country because they your man, how you the kid grow, he loving to my woman. He said, Joe, I love the woman. Piso Sedita. My name on you that our own osmosis nil. Then the ball come to MOC, Ministry of Common Wisdom Tapping, aka Crooked Two Left Feet. The ball comes to strategic marriage. You have to be very strategic to get married, especially when you're a girl seeker. They got real men then like Steve Bowler, real men then the secret kind that can look. Our responsibility is to take care of a woman. Not the other way around. You know? Man, Eden Snow. Eden Snow is celebrating his 50th birthday on February 11th. He playing the big time 50th birthday. He telling people now that his money short now because they cut the money from the representative. You know how long Eden Snow been making money? Eden Snow been making money a long time ago, but people are just greedy. Now, Eden Snow say he only depending on the money that coming from his farm and the money from ECOWAS. The only money depending on now. In this day and age, the first good girl Eden Snow ever loved to that Mona for her. He played Mona for her low when he felt he was getting up there now in the rank of the as being a rebel. Then he got involved into the get the call Macra that used to work for Panache. When Zoltana got in the picture, Macra had to leave the country for fear of her life. Edwin Snow didn't stop that he married Zoltana because Zoltana was the daughter of the president. When Charles left the country, Zoltana went broke and started selling King Juice and selling cold water. Edwin Snow left Zoltana, and the next person he went to was Marty Wakere because she had an international school and money was coming. These people are just great opportunists. Now, when things start going bad for Marty Wakere, now Edwin Snow was looking for the next exit. He went to Sienna Yo. She's associate justice now in the Supreme Court in Liberia. You see how these people are? They ain't let something. They shy away from responsibility. That's why they can't live in America. You can't beat a pimp in America. The woman will throw your things outside the next day. Now, Edwin Snow is trying to find an exit strategy because he's seeing one of the big women on ECOWAS now. So, Sienna, you also be history. That the same thing happened with Smith Toby. Smith Toby, the deputy press secretary to George Weah, used to go to get a call fairly. You know, we worked together at ELBC. Now he had a little opportunity. He left the girl, run away. Then he moved in, built a house, and moved in with his wife. Then when he started as deputy press secretary, he saw the president's niece, who is the chief, the person who cooks for the president now. He started putting talk. The girl showed him face. The next thing he know, he left his children man, the one he married to. He just heard that he got married the other day. Most of these guys are not men because they want what they can get from these women. Yeah, and some all can say because we don't depend on women. Our responsibility is to provide for the women in the event where they can provide. That's what a real man does. But most of the people that got in Liberia, they're not real men. They are a bunch of opportunists, pimps. Yeah. Then in the net now, when a woman says, I read it, then you turn you back. Because at the end of the day, another man is laying down on you. Yeah. But the country you call Liberia, I'm telling you, we got a serious problem in that country there. And the girls that making noise here, George, we have sunshine girls that making noise, they say, we can't call their name. I don't know why they want all to call their name for. The verse now, they say, we can't call their name, but let's see if we can find them tonight. George, we have sunshine girls, they're all in the field tonight. They're making noise. Yeah, they country like hell of a country. To them, now, if they ain't calling name, then you're not president friend. No score to either side, folks. George, we are instructed people to shut us down in just a little bit, but we're back on. When water get a care right. Crime message got that near five so where? We got Joy Howard Tiller. She's on the cheering squad. Cloud Weir, Piso City Top, Safwa Milgrave, Joe We Are Gocha, Emma Glasgow. And let me tell you, as a woman in life, as a woman, when you want to be frisky, say carry a team far off. But when you do it around the job, your respect gone. They will not respect you. When you're happy to the point where you want shake from the waist below, carry far off. You carry to the job, nobody respect, man. They will talk to you anyway they want to talk to you. The Liberian men. What they do? Most of the Liberian men I tell you say, I don't let my business out there. That they mean one that carry a knee out there. Yeah. And I read, Emery, that two men secret and secret. The people that can't tell you say there's a gap between two of us. That the main people we call folks to see my man. I'm letting know. I just know her out now. No real man, sex news and not news. In fact, how long can you go say? Especially when you pass 45, 50-year-old. You want to be breaking out the Martin there. The doors out. Come on, man. So Jawia cheering squad now, yeah, the sunshine girl. Nora Finabono, aka Jawia Onebe. Joa Nancy Kase, we see Polita, Wawe, Polita Kaote, Polita Wayo. All of them here tonight. Then Abigail, we say, Lady of Sherman. Dino Nemo, aka Jawia, that Jawia Plato, they call her ice cream. Dino Nemo, she here too. Mama see Kaba, Monsi Kaba, and people see Kaba putting all of them. Why they putting for nobody know? Hey, God, they can't. I want to feeling, Joe. I want to. No, people who are picking. People who are just breaking window down and jumping in window. That then they can't make leader of our country now. The country is done. Nimani piercing part she like the same sex, but because of a connection to bring fun women there, so when she bring the 3-4 girl there, she there in the room with Joria there too. Then they all play together. Joria fat on there, they fat on Joria. Everything that then are fat. Everybody just fighting on each other. I'm telling you, hey man, hey la bro. Back to the field of play, the ball comes to live to rhetoric, Liberian say rhetoric. Rhetoric looks around to economic sabotage onto theft of property to criminal conspiracy and misapplication of entrusted funds. My people, I never seen somebody so arrogant like this. They call Ellen Cochran. You stole from the country, you run away, the people bring you back. Then you come and start making big mob. I'm 47 years old. You 47 years old and you still talking about my boyfriend? Look, when you 47 years old, you should talk about women who are 47 to say my friend or my lover. In this day, he said about 47. I'm happy for 40. The girl 47, she looks 60. Then she said she look good for 47-year-old. That the girl who stole the money now and left the country. Eh? Aaron Snow say he's turning 50 and the man look 60. Aaron Snow mouth looking better when cow gave bread, when the cow no can look. Now how Aaron Snow mouth can look. Then he say he coming 10 50 now. Are we at 50 there? So Ellen Cochran, the story changing now. The story changing small. Ellen Cochran, the people calling her and say, not so fast. The way George we are damaging the country so. They get Ellen Cochran came and start praising George Weah. The best thing that ever happened to the country. George Weah, you're getting chance and all that kind of stuff. Shit. Your boyfriend Melvin Johnson. Johnson man used to hang around. She just used to look for opportunity. Some president come there, she see president, then he starts shaking from the way below. Melvin Johnson man shook from the way below. I mean, they found something. He came to America in the late 70s and got on scholarship here. You know how good people. In the player. He managed to be a 2x4 judge. Today he's not judge again because of a corrupt attitude. Now, Ellen Cochran is saying that she and Johnson can't see eye to eye again. What kind of country is this? George, we are just a week ago. Just exactly 1 week ago. You say you want for corruption. Something you said in 2018, January 22nd. You just did the same thing. Then you have Ellen Cochran praising you. You're saying hundreds of people are to receive this woman. What kind of country is this? Is it a serious country? Or that country look alike? That country look alike? Or that country to be? The boy comes to economic sabotage. Economic sabotage to tell for property. Ellen Cochran, roll, TV, roll. You won't be Ghanaian, you won't be American, you won't be Liberian. And then Ellen Cochran woman was telling somebody, say, when you go, because me, I'm a global child. She said, when you go somewhere, if the man married said he get 4 women, as long as the man can come and see me once a month, me, I'm happy. And the one, Ellen Cochran, hustler. And guess what? She can record you secret, oh. She can put her recorder in her process. Ellen Cochran can put her recorder in her process. Every conversation she has, she can record it. Everything lying when every call ready to do interview, just her process, you will see the recorder there. Someone never recorded that she can put in her process. Now how she can behave? We now need to go around the field right now to see if Letty Brooks Robert has something there in store for. Letty, are you still there? Letty? Oh. If you leave me hanging here today. Okay. Let me see it. I can connect Letty. Letty Brooks Robert. I mean, the people selling the food. Don't make the people sue me or the people not pay for the food. So now, are on the field, and we can't get you to respond, Letty. Let's look here, Letty. Letty, are you there? Let's look and get Letty Brooks Roberts.
Isolation.
Okay. Oh, Letty.
Yes.
Hey man, I don't know if the Habiba.
Garley.
Can you hear me?
Let me hanging at the back.
No, Habiba, hold on 1 minute. Letty tell her what the people got on the field. Letty, go ahead. We'll listen to you then. Habiba can come in.
Okay, Vivian Eastman got some coconut tarts.
Hold on, Letty. Habiba, hang up. I'll call you back because your phone giving a bad signal. Habiba, hang up. I'll call you back. Let that. Yeah, hang up the phone, Habiba. He won't yet, but I mean the signal is bad.
Yeah, it is.
Habiba.
Oh, okay.
Hang up. I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Hang up the phone. I'll call you right back.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Letty?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, boss.
Okay.
What do you have for us? Hello?
Yeah, I'm going to read a few comments. I have Romeo. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay. So we have Romeo, Nabu.
I don't know what's going on. Again, we just lost Letty. Let's see if we can make contact with her again. Folks, I'm telling you, no school to either side, no school to Liberia, and no school to Society else. Yeah, tonight at the SKD Sports Complex in Painesville. I want to see if we can make contact with Letty Brooks Roberts and, of course, Habiba Clinton this afternoon at the SKD Sports Complex in Painesville. We're coming away from Painesville and, of course, we're into the Bay, yeah, in Detroit, Michigan. And we're calling them now, making contact with them.
Hello?
Hello, Etty.
Yes. Mr. Garley, how are you?
Good. Too blessed to be stressed.
Yes, the devil is a lie. He's trying to disturb our show tonight.
Okay, go ahead. You're live. Go ahead and make a point.
Okay, we have Toji, just got in VIP. What's up, Mr. Garley? We have Musa Snetter. We will call Prophet Key for them. And we also have Rafa Brown. Okay, cool. I want 2 shots. Emmerich Benson, Nichols says 2 men secret and secret. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, let's just leave Habiba out because I mean his signal is extremely bad. Go ahead, and continue.
Okay.
Go ahead, we're listening to you.
Okay, we have Vita Duncan, crispy coconut shrimp, crab fish, hot and juicy at gate 9. Emmerich Benson, Nicole is laughing out loud. We have Rafa Brown. You got all the right food today for this game, hot game. We have Markinville, Honey, Sony replying, Mrs. Garley, I hope you not give the man this hot tea. Yes, you're drinking some hot ginger tea. Did Eloise give you the tea that you requested, Mr. Garley?
Oh yeah, I got my tea already.
The show is hot.
I got my tea already.
Okay, this show can make me Miss Justina Harris Bestman. She said this show can make my day, man. We have Elder James C. Bly. Folks, come eat some GB with me here at gate 17. My grandchildren try to eat all my GB. Amos, where are you? Join me. You say join him at gate 17 for some GB. Eventually, Mamita have some pepper crab and club beer at gate 5. I know Mr. Benson, we were looking for some pepper crab. Yeah, you have it at gate 5. We have Sickle Cannon laughing. Ha ha ha. I have Vita Duncan. Mwemwe dry rice with smoked fish, luncheon meat, sardines, corned beef with fresh red country palm oil at gate 9. Ooh, sounds delicious. Emmerich Benson, please, Pisota blocked me because I told her about her tribalistic comments to say she represents the crown people on the cabinet. Evelyn Cia Sandy, Jefferson is eating here too.
I said, Letty.
Yes.
Something happening in VIP. We just saw the lady they called Shaking to her ministry.
Mm-hmm.
She right here. They call her Shala Rawa. Shala, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, but I thought Charlotte was supposed to call in.
Charlotte, she calling in. Charlotte, how you doing?
I'm good. Good evening.
Okay. How's Minnesota tonight?
Well, the weather is nice. I think we are in the 30s, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, you know, in Liberia, if we don't bring these people to justice, those who killed our brothers and sisters, our mom, you know, our relatives, they're still walking around in Liberia. Some of them are senators, are representatives. Some of them they're in high position, and we're hearing now you live in Minnesota. I'm shocked that you're not protesting. I'm told Jefferson Koji is in your town. Do you know anything about that?
Well, I heard, but I've been busy. My days have been full, so I've not really been paying attention. But yes, he's not one of those people I will tell you I want to clap for if I know he's in my town.
But the way the Holy Spirit can talk to you, 14 happen. So why did the Holy Spirit not tell you that Jefferson Koji were in your town?
You know what I said? But the Holy Spirit don't speak like that all the time. If he wants you to know something, he will tell you on a serious note. He will tell you.
But a few days, you already been shaking table a few days, oh.
I ain't shaking tables. I'm just putting things. I'm just trying to put things where things supposed to be at this time in our generation as a people. Like give and take. These are the same things that are going on today in Liberia, and we are getting blind eyes to those things, right? Like I spoke on yesterday. Harry Costa, I love Harry Costa. When I say I love Harry Costa, I love him in a gappy kind of way. Because it's caring, if he focus on what is right, if he focus on the important things, Harry Costa can lead Liberia one day. But here, yes, the same thing we're talking about. All the women you just named, what's her name? What's the guy name? What's the guy with the big summer? Edwin Snow.
Yeah.
All the women you just named for just Edwin alone. Jefferson Koji. Just upon we are, the list go on. If Liberia continue to be this way, men just spending money recklessly. They don't care because it's not the money that they're working hard for. And the world just sit back, we just watch. Nobody's saying anything. Come on now. What will Liberia turn to? Liberia is already, I don't want to say use a word that, you know what I mean?
But shout out, let me ask you, what do you also say about the people that say you from FWC?
What is NWC?
FWC is Frustrated Women Camp. They say you're not sound, you just get there and talk things out of the head. What do you say about them too?
What your name? Ashford, that's what I said. I leave my own son, but once you know my draws is not which. Your son, everywhere you go, you're carrying myself behind you. Every man I say hi, you drop your drawers. You are myself, who not son? They say, and I start to go, I count with too much truth. The things I can say as well, and the things that other people want to say, they can't say. Those are the things I can say. I don't bite a blow. Like I say for Harry Costa, if Harry Costa do wrong, I will tell you, Harry Costa, what you are doing is wrong. If George Support do wrong, sorry, I will say what George Support is doing is wrong. I can start for note, or I can call a group of journalists, people who got one group, somebody's a journalist to do something, get to a Bible and free journalist. As well, if you do something so that it's not right, I will say, as well, what you did is wrong. I will come on the air and say it, because we are mandated to report the truth, right? It's the same thing with evangelism. You hear the word journalism and evangelism. I don't fake the phone.
But according to you though, you were praying and you dreamed that night. You saw Henry Costa running. And the next day, that Monday, you heard that Henry Costa in reality was running for his life. But the way you put Henry Costa on blast, even if you heard that Henry Costa led to follow pure married women or Henry Costa led to do things, why you couldn't call Henry Costa? You know, you couldn't call him, call him one-on-one and say, Henry, this is why the Lord told me, or they were, but you came on black and you put the same person, they Jessica get out, even trying to share your video, to ping the video. You even told her thank you last week for pinging a video, and you said she and Henry Costa started doing something. Hey, man. Hey, Shalom.
Reporter, listen to me. Jessica, do not share the story. Reporter, we don't share the story. Also, you see, because CNN, let me just put it there with you. What we don't honestly as reporters, we are reporters as well. Reporters do not compromise the truth. We don't compromise the message. We don't compromise the message. If Jessica is doing something that is not right, I will put it as it is. When it comes to other people's stories, Jessica reported. Jessica don't draw back. When she online, she don't draw back on the story. She report the story. We are mandated to report the story. CNN don't compromise. There's nothing that compromise. You see what you need, what's the guy need for NBC? When he did that stuff with a woman and he lost his job, why NBC? You say what they wanted, or NBC, the national of going to reporter. So we'll be hiding it. We are mandated as reporters to see it as it is. No compromise.
Okay.
That's what. These are the things I will bring to light. If it's true that Henry Costa is dating 3 women at a time, and sleeping with a married woman at the same time, if it's a and I say it costs a whole other mess over there. So I'm a woman for I can be messy too as a reporter. If it's true, for what I wrote, Henry will come to and say, but I'm a public figure. I have to be very careful. All day I want more on Allah. All day I want more on Chevrolet Consider. All day I want more on all the other people CDC. So why you come to see people get on?
But another thing, Marcia is like a little sister to you. For you to come out, to say Eugene Nambege is why? I mean, that's only the thought when that's somebody saying that even is that's only to just come in the public. That what God say you must do. You must talk about that. No, now I bring a show. That's it. The whole world already know.
I don't have to answer to that question, Honorable. I don't have to answer to that question.
Okay. Lastly, just before we take leave of you, the people who committed atrocity in our country, those that kill our brothers and sisters, are you advocating for the War Crime Code and the Economic Crime Code? What do you stand on that?
Of course, like I always say. What's her name? Joel Taylor, Prince Johnson. Anybody that ever took part in that war that have led to our people suffering. I mean, suffering like it's unbearable. People sleeping in the darkness. Can you imagine when it's so hot? Yeah, it can be easy. I can imagine Liberia. All of those people that contributed to the war in whatever way, to the Eric Johnson Selene, they should all be brought to court to face it. Liberia is the only country that somebody can lead a whole rebel group and kill thousands of people and still go back to rule the same people. It's like you dog. You give birth to a dog, then you tell it right in your own dog. That's Liberia for you right there. It is up to me. Every single one of them will be brought to justice.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the field of play. So everything correct. I mean, you sound nothing wrong with you. You're not crazy, and they've got you're lying in here. Everything okay, right?
I sit in my couch. I still want to talk to you now. I must sound intelligent,
Okay.
Intelligent, brilliant. Holy God, self, woman. And when people say you say, I'm not afraid of nothing. The only person I'm afraid of war. I can take the great Donald Trump. I can look in your face and tell you what I want to tell you. If that will make me crazy, let me be crazy for the rest of my life. The woman is telling me I'm crazy, the one she was testing a sack unit. The Jessica war. Or what's more, why people do show? Oh, what's more? I can be your young there. I know 50 pounds younger. I can be this age and give myself away to all dollar up white men. God forbid and get nothing out of it. So they myself who crazy. They're trying to still see people.
Now, Shadow, one of the things that you said, that I really want to ask you about. You say, not every man I say hello to you, it means you must shake from the waist below. And you also went further to say, if you be in a hurry to shake from the waist below, then the men that will not respect you. Then you even mention. You say you hope it's not the truth. You're hoping that the Joey did not temper with the vice president. If that happened, then she loses her respect. I want you to please say something on that.
But that's the what they get news are all news. My thing is I will say still on the day. women, we should take ourselves, we should carry ourselves with dignity. We should take ourselves with dignity, integrity. The reason why I believe for what I'm getting from Romans that it is true that George we might have, I spoke English, slept with Joelle Taylor is because of the way he's treating her.
How you treating her?
She has not gotten paid for almost a year. And it was a day our own Facebook. I love Facebook. I love the internet. Our own Facebook when I saw her, there's a picture with every snow. And George, we are putting here on a lap. Something like when you were rubbing there or something going on there.
No, I think you are trying to hold a tete.
Language.
Okay.
Violent language or some kind of way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we read between the lines. So when I heard that she had not got paid, you think it's for 2 years, she had not slept on that ball. And she did pay her for almost a year. So when I to carry this to court, to get the rest to carry the court in America because she worked for her money. She got up every single morning to go to work, right? She had all right to take him to court on the phone call me like to court for not getting paid. Because meanwhile, all I do is getting paid. But after I was myself as a woman, I will keep saying it. The way you carry yourself to these men, how they will grade you. To put you on that level. So if it's true she slept with him, probably that's the reason why he treated her like that. There's a piece of trash. That's why women need to hold their drawers up. I can't find you can be the president with the bishop tree, whatever. You walk in a room and 3 men in that room already slept with you. Papa, I don't care how much degree you hold, there is no respect.
You were also angry with some of those men then who, when you shake their hand, then they carry your knee around, say they sleep with you. And what your message do you have for the men who they just carry knee around? I mean, you're your friend, but they tell everybody say, "Oh, I'm a teen now."
Those are the kind of men are looking for class, you know, because real men.
But my best friend, all I knew you were eating something, but for you to come the other day and say you ain't eat nothing, I was shocked.
Who are best friends?
The man who you say can bang elbow too much.
But you just call me. I know who talking about.
Hey man, the boy who you say stay with somebody you can bang elbow every time you want drink.
Oh God, what can I say? Let me just say this to you. I do not sleep with men. I do not. I have to hold myself as a woman, of God, with integrity. It's because you're a man friend, because I bring mentality. When you see you a man friend, and me, no. I try to make it to understand that people can make friends. We can make male friends in a setting or how you call it of love. There's something you call it philia. That's the love for just friendship, just mere friendship. You can make friends. You don't have to sleep with every man that you make friends with. So he was trying to take it a different way. Like the friendship between us, it was not a philia kind. It was the sexual kind. No. Someone don't roll like that. That was the kind of man someone will tell you. Someone cracking, she's crazy, she's mentally ill, she was cheated to her bed in the mental war. But one thing I will not tell you, there's sacro to not sleep around.
So okay, just before so I said, so you think you will get married soon?
Oh my God. That one is also my God. I already told him I'm not in a hurry. Whatever God says, I'm open to it. But I'm not in a hurry.
So
I'm taking my time.
So
I've been like this for the past 6 years.
So shout out sometimes you're hacking call, eh?
My hacking call for nothing I got God.
Okay. Just before we go back to the freedom place, Charlotte, just give us your final words. A lot of people watching you tonight. They love the thing you do. Sometimes you get on the nerves, but at the end of the day, you speak because God tell you to do some of these things. So just give us in 2 minutes, just close out before we take leave for you tonight. In 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm a radical evangelist. And let's get to the report called.
The boy comes to you, radical evangelist. Radical evangelist. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. I just want to end tonight to say on a serious note, Liberians, we really need to put our act together. We really need to do that. One thing you did on there on the show, I would say, you didn't ask me to say that. You know, most of the time at Liberation, you come to your show, you ask for cash donation or donate to my cash app. I really check on Facebook. You go on Ashford page and see what he's doing a British radio show. He got a cash app open and you ask him for donation. But each generation, there's no airtime. Who got time to waste the time to come on live for 2-3 hours and ain't got nothing in the cash app? Liberians, that mentality would not take away everything God gave us a gift. People that can start here, people that can work in a bus station, whatever God gave you, He gave you that gift to make use of it. So you can go and beg bread. Mama, last advice to Liberians tonight. When it comes to the truth, we want to shake away. We clap a lot for bad behaviors. We clap a lot for bad behavior. I mean, example, corruption. By the time you open your mouth, you see a lot of these people running behind you will switch. In the future, if you're out there, will what people that care you for saying the truth. We got to stop the behavior that the only way Liberia will go forward, my dear friends. We are under the sound of my anointed voice tonight. And last but not least, we should not give up in prayer. We should continue to pray for our country and don't give. We shouldn't give up. Not anytime soon. God will never give up. He will never give up on us. The only thing that is permanent in life, my dear friends, is change. And just now, listen, they are talking about child to the daughter. That now she's sending to know what can I get? Few years ago, that girl will be sent to get. Anything you do this will come for pride.
Yeah, I mean, for Charles Taylor to be setting King Jew and setting cold water in the, I mean, whoever thought it would have happened, you know?
All right. So you're not Peter Pan to see Popo. We are expected wanted to get thin. Nothing lasts forever. So that was God and you power can abuse power. I love Popo. Popo is my country poor. Popo is on the same place my auntie Barcelona from Calapan.
So Charlotte, though, even though you I think you 47.5 or 48, it means you are single and ready to mingle, right? It means anybody can propose.
Single, ready to mingle.
You single, ready to mingle, right?
Oh yes, honey boo.
Okay, we need to go back to the field of play. Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you. I say, Letty. We need to go back to the field of play tonight. Back to the field of play. The ball comes to rhetoric, aka rhetoric to lies, lie to economic sabotage. The ball comes to criminal conspiracy and misapplication of entrusted funds. The ball comes to ghost employees. How can you be in America and on the payroll in Liberia? How does it work? The people came and said they want change, but you're in America, you're in Europe, but you're on the payroll in Liberia, and you call it a change? This board, amen. The ball kind of deal who cover hold onto power theft to ghost employee, ghost employee back to power theft, onto borrowing initiative, the ball kind of wasteful spending to wish hunt to tribalism, onto police brutality to sex for job. George Weah is one of those people that will give you job in exchange for sex. Don't take my word for it. The chairman of the CDC, Moba Molu, he said George Weah sleeps with women, and in exchange he gives them jobs. And one of the recipients is Ice Cream, Dino Nemo, aka Ice Cream, Deputy Managing Director for Administration at the National Food Authority. That's what George Weah is doing. The ball comes to Central Bank, aka can you speak crown? If you can't speak crown, you're not coming to Central Bank. Look at that nonsense. Aloysius Talu left from Liberia well in the 80s. Perhaps got a scholarship from Samuel Doe. Came to America, went to school. He goes back to Liberia and he starts to practice tribalism. He didn't stop there. He just hired Gus Tilley from Atlanta, Georgia, to be his special assistant. Just last week, we were in Abuja, in a 5-star hotel, enjoying themselves, body out of control. God started telling people, listen, my man, Liberia, anything me, I can't get my own. I went to Ghana, then in Liberia. This is country or country look alike? The ball comes to Samatwe. Samatwe looks around. Samatwe, aka Finance Minister, aka Leprosy Baboon. Leprosy Baboon to National Port Authority. Listen, Bill Twawe was on an interview at OKFM and he said, in 2019, you got a profit of $5 million United States dollars from the National Port Authority. And in 2020, they made well over $7 million. Guess what? Bill Twawe, you made $5 million US dollars in profit for NPA. You can't find money to dredge the port because vessels can come in because you can't spend $2 to $3 million to dredge the port. The $5 million United States dollars you made, guess what? Senator George Weah. George Weah will continue to shake from the waist below. George Weah will continue to fly his private jet. You got local artists in the country. Born to Win. You spend $30,000 US dollars. I am not angry at a young man. He deserves that money. But these people don't love Liberia. It's all about themselves. And for this country to move forward, they have to seriously be concerned about the poor people. Look at Aloysius Talu. You think we don't have people that are qualified in that country to be his special assistant? Then the person telling me, one of your friends telling me, say, my man, the man had a wear smart that he's comfortable with. In America, we've been here over 20 years. Some job you go to, you don't even, sometimes you don't want a black person there. You don't even know the people you're working with. But you have to perform. No, but Aloysius Talu had to bring God Tilly. God Tilly, they even got come over for God Tilly because the man is always, he's so wide from the lower end. He behind can't fit on any camo in Liberia. They had to do a custom made camo that God Tilly is not carried to Liberia not to be special assistant to him at Central Bank. When God Tilly then went to Abuja, he and Aloysius Talu, they had to do a custom made camo for God Tilly behind to fit on the camo. That the God Tilly there. There you go. Back to the field to play the ball, comes to Minister of the Transport. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. Minister of the Transport loses the ball to D. Hook over hold. The ball comes to theft for property, onto criminal conspiracy, and misapplication of entrusted funds. The ball comes to ghost employees. Ghost employees to power theft. Power theft to D. Hook over hold. Back to borrowing initiative. The ball comes back to D. Hook over hold. Onto power theft. Power theft. B1 put to the ultimate. D. Hook over hold to power theft. Power theft to the ghost employee. Back to D. Hook over hold to ghost employee. Ladies and gentlemen, goal number 1 for societal ills. Ghost employees. People who are not in the country, but because they know George Weah, because they are relatives of George Weah, they are on the payroll in Liberia. This is something you call country? This is not a country. This is a country to be. This is a country look alike. Hey, Liberia. Liberia has always been on the giving end. Liberia sending you to school. Liberia paid for your student loan. Liberia paid for your mortgage. At the end of the day, this is what we get in return. This is what we get in return. What did Liberia do to deserve this? What did Liberia do to deserve this? Are you calling to be part of the show? I'm loud. I'm still live. You got something to say? Eh? You got something to say? We're live on the radio. Are you got something to say on the radio? Oh, you did that phone. Yeah, we're on the radio. We're live. Okay. I mean, you want to say hi to the folks? Everybody watching, everybody on the feed. You want to say hi to them? Hold on. Let me put you on. Hold on. Hello, MP, are you there?
I'm still here.
Okay, good afternoon, good evening. I know you're in Rhode Island. Welcome to the show. A lot of people listening to you from all over the world. What do you have to say tonight?
You have it all mixed up now. I'm not in Rhode Island no more. I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Okay.
I want to say thanks for the show and for everybody that is on this show that participating and giving their comments and things. I've been sick for the past few weeks. That's why I have not been on. I will send my contribution tomorrow for the kids that you said that are stuck in China.
In China, yes.
Okay, that's what I want to do. I heard you. I mean, you text about it, but then I was not too well to have spoken or said anything. But I sending my love to everybody, to the group, and I'm seeing that this show is a very relaxing for me. It's very relaxing, and it gives me a lot of information about our home, and it is sad for what is going on. So I just want to say thank you for those that are helping, and I will do my best. I will have to call you and see which one of the programs that I would love to support.
Thank you. That's the voice of Ann Penn, making the way through from Atlanta City. Want to say a big thanks to you and keep on doing what you do always. We appreciate you, and may God continue to bless you.
Thank you, and my love to everybody, and good night.
Good night,
And
Ann.
just let me know where I should send it. What's the lady name that reads the
her name. Let me see if she's still yet. Her name is Letty Brooks Robert. Letty, are you there? Her name is Letty Brooks Roberts. She's from not too far from you. She's right in your neighborhood as well.
Oh, okay. She's doing a pretty good job. Say thank you to her. I also want to you have to give me this guy that helps in Liberia also. So we can try.
Habiba Clinton.
Yes, that Clinton guy. I don't know if that was the mother that was in that died in somewhere in Cote d'Ivoire, I don't know, but anyway, she was somewhere around. I thought that was her son. I would love to help to give him something for his, how we call it, scratch card, right?
Yeah, of course. Let's see if we can get Letty Brooks. Letty, are you on?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Letty. Miss Ann Payne is on. She was just asking about you. She's listening to you right now. So, Ann, Letty just got on. So, say what you had to say to her earlier.
Oh, I said that she was doing a pretty good job. Thank you for helping out. And I was
Thank you so
saying
much.
that I want to try to send something for the guys in China, right?
Yes.
On support, and then to help with Abiba.
Yes.
And I will try to do what I can do to help for whatever the choice of some organization that you people are in there. I can know which one, then I'll be able to help to support. But
Sure.
this,
yes,
what you are doing, Ashford,
let
is
you
very
know.
good. It
Thank you
addresses
so
everybody
much for your
to know
support. We
about
appreciate
what is
it.
going on. It gives us a lot of information. And, I'm saying thank you. Thank you for the game. I was not too well a few days ago, so that's why I was not on.
But, and just before you go, what do you make of most of the men who appear to be opportunists? Like, you know, they catching hard time, but as soon as they see somebody in power, then they will run to your corner, hoping that they can get some financial stability. Like tonight, we're talking about strategic marriage. Those who will see a opportunity and say, you know what, when I marry the woman here, then it means her power take care of me. Like in the case of Eden Snow and Zoe Tiller, and in the case of what the boy name the Smith board now and George Tiller, George Weah niece. Smith Toby. What do you make of the people who just see opportunity and just run there? That in the case of Snow got married to Zoe. When Tatito left, then Snow went to Madiwe Kere. You know, Madiwe Kere school start going down. Then he moved from there. He went to Siena. Yo, now we hearing that he going to the ECOWAS now because they won't be woman in the ECOWAS. What do you make of these people then? Why they can't learn how to struggle with their partner together?
Well, you have people with that kind of personality, or those are the kind of people that they have. They've always people like that. They do not have that confidence in themselves. I will put it. I really don't want to go in the route of Snow because that's a sensitive one with he and Zoe, and I'm you know, on that part I really don't. But they have, those are people like them, that people with not, they don't have that self-confidence. They have their that's their personality. Always want to how you call it, to lynch on people, you know. That's, I mean, you have people like that. It's also, it comes with the man, it comes with the women. But for women, we can understand. But for a man to do what they are doing, especially for this guy that Toby, right?
Yeah, Smith Toby.
Smith, I know Smith. Smith, that says, you know, what do people say? What they say in Morocco, in Liberia?
Mo?
It's time to chop, you know. So Toby, I think Toby think that's his time. So what can we do? You know.
Okay. Just before we take leave of you, and we have Jefferson Koji in America, and this man, it is alleged that he tortured people. It is also alleged that he organized people to beat people in District 13, District 15, District 10. You know, he's like Josh. We are secret killer, and he's in America today. Nobody doesn't know where he's hiding, and we are also talking about the war and the war crime code and the economic crime code. With people accuse Charles Taylor of bringing the war. And Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, even though she's 102 years old, but she claims to be 80. You know, Alhaji Nkrumah is seriously sick. Prince Johnson is sick. Will we ever get justice as it relates to the war crime code? What is your take on it?
Well, I think if it applies to one person, it should go to everybody. There should be a war crime code. And if Charles Taylor, if he, all of them are part and parcel. So why should one person be why should one person suffer? You know, they all did what they had to do, and now they are walking around. So I think there should be a war crime code, so everybody can come and say what if they are not guilty, you are guilty until you are proven guilty. If they're not, that's it. But Liberian people, we Liberians, I don't know what's about us. I really don't. I don't know why we do what we do. But you have a lot of the warlords in Liberia that now are in positions. So the Liberian people, we just unbelievable people. I can't grasp on what actually the word to say about us. With Jefferson, I can't believe that he's here. How did he get here? Okay, how did he get here? when they was talking about this young man, Mr. Henry Costa, how did Jefferson get into this country, into America? He's not hard to find. If they really want to find him, they can find him. You can find anybody if they really want to find him. And I believe
I think we lost Ann. And we'll have a caller line. Hello, caller. I believe it's a Mamin Tar. Hello, Mamin.
Hey, how are you, Ashford?
Good. Too blessed to be stretched. What is on your mind tonight? You live on the radio.
I just want to highlight on the war crime code.
Go ahead. You live.
We have Sierra Leone next door that all the people that partook in the war, they didn't hire them in their government. But in Liberia, we have social rebel leading ruling the country. Besides maybe George Weah and other few people, but the rest of them. And people always calling other one of the men like Prince Johnson, Prince Johnson. And I'm like, how about Ellen? What is she not part of it? She contributed. If I'm in America, if you or myself would do drive-by, going to the store to go steal, and I'm driving the car, they're going to put me into jail, whatever crime they're giving you, we all going to be part of it. It's like getaway. In a way, she gave 10,000, she admits to it. So why is it that people don't be calling her name? Like, and most of these advocates, I listen to them, they always calling the men their name, but you never hear them talking about Ellen, none of these people. And somebody like Charles Sawyer, somebody that the young people that they recruited. I don't know why people like Yeke, people are mad with Yeke. Oh, Yeke is a rebel. But you have rebels support your president to become president. All the rebels then behind the Ellen, the Prince Johnson, all of them. But then you're always someone. How old was Yeke? And I'm not trying to be funny. Some of us don't know these things, so we want to know. Was Yeke and more than 18 and join those groups
and you know, Eddie Snow is not better than Yeke. They're all rebels. I know what people try to just make things look like, you know, they're not. I really don't understand Liberia. You know, hello.
Yeah, I think we went off.
I think so.
Hello.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes, and just conclude in 2 minutes, and then we'll go back to the field of play because the people calling all about to play the football game.
Okay. Oh, you still on the line of the football game?
Yeah, I mean, Society Ill has one goal and Lone Star has nothing. So go ahead and conclude in 2 minutes, and then we'll go back to the field of play.
Minutes, well, I'm just saying, like you said, sooner or later, something gonna happen with Jefferson Koji. There's nothing in this country that can hide. There's nowhere what to know about him. It's gonna take few days, a month, but it's gonna happen. I'm just saying thank you, and I think I support that everybody should go to this war crime court. You know, can't be charged still alone.
Thank you. Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much, and thanks for being part of the show. Letty Brooks Roberts, are you still there? Letty.
Yes, good evening.
Okay. Hold on a minute, mommy. Let me talk to Letty. Letty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Letty, please bring us up to speed as to who's selling what on the field. I know we have Mrs. Evangeline Mamita, but just before she comes on, I want you to bring us up to speed as to what's going on around the field, around Stadium Wing and VIP, and around VIP and the whole 9 yards. And tell Eloise my tea going low too, so she can bring me some more tea. Please go ahead.
Well, I think what you need right now is some hot ginger tea. You
Okay.
just got that call from Charlotte. I was hot enough. So why is your tea cold?
Okay. I mean, I live in Michigan, and Michigan is one of the coldest states. So you
Shaking tables.
can have a warm tea, but in no time the tea will get cold.
Well, in VIP, which is right around gate 1, we had some very hot tea. We had tea with vodka. We have tea with ginger, and we have tea with some spice. So if you want to get some pepper soup, you can also get some juicy hot pepper soup at gate 6
Now,
with hot.
speaking of Get Six, we also heard that folks in Gibbs, folk that Get Six just said that Jefferson Koji is in Minnesota. If anybody knows for a fact that Jefferson Koji is in Minnesota, can they please tell us whether it's in Brooklyn Park, the Brooklyn Center, or Coon Rapid? Let it know, because I mean I would fly. It comes if it have to be a one-man protest, I will protest, because I mean we don't need people who don't regard other people's dignity, to come here in a civilized society. Because if you are hidden and you think that you can be very barbaric and want to come to a civilized country and hide yourself, then this is not something that you want to do. So Lighty, I know you're down there, you're speaking of Gate 6, whether you Gate 6 or Gate 9. If you hear anything about the whereabouts of Jefferson, could you please feel free to let us know.
But Mr. Garley, I want to report that we have a lot of advocates in Minnesota, so that shouldn't be a problem unless they disguise him. That's the only way he will be hidden. But I'm sure we have our advocates out there that will nail him and that will spot him and let us know. So after I get off this the information highway, I'm gonna go and check out some of my Minnesotans to see where he's hiding out.
Okay. What else is trending in information highway?
Sis Eloise Garley wants me to tell you that the tea done.
When is she look at drinking the tea?
She said, "Madam, not finished drinking all the tea."
That's more one. I drink all the tea for me.
So she said, "You must see if I didn't see Celia Ashford tonight. She usually has the Hennessy, but I don't see her on the field of play tonight. So she probably under the table shaking tables."
All right.
But before we go in all seriousness, before you close, we ask that you please emphasize on our latest victim and all of the victims of societal ills. The ritualistic killing, the sudden killing, the witch hunting, because sources are telling us that some of the young men may have been witch hunted because he is an advocate. And so if they're going to be hunting advocates, then they shouldn't come to the land of the free and home of the brave, because here everybody's rights are respected.
I mean, Howard shows some very graphic images of the latest victim, Alvin Barkley, last night
Yes.
on her show, and this is very disturbing, and for some of these people to claim to be working in health and gender and other places as it relates to people like Piso City Tar. I don't know how do they sleep at night, when these kinds of things are going on in our country. These people for 12 years protested. They want to change. They finally got change, and this is what we get in return. But anyway, I want you to stay put. Let us bring back Miss Mommy Tar, Evangeline Mommy Tar, who is standing by to weigh in on what we're just talking about. Mommy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
Speaking of Sis Piso, I know she and we are their best of friends. They've been friends forever. But at the same time, if you're working for your friend, sometimes you need to step on your game and don't just say, "Oh, because we are is my friend." This is not his personal business anymore. He's working for a country. You guys are in a position or a big position, so she need to step on her game and not just be sitting behind a desk. It don't take common sense to be a general minister to know that young people or women are being raped, molested, killed. Find those are the things you're supposed to find a unit, not to be bullying people like what they call him, the young man that hiding himself now. When they in Liberia, they be flexing their muscle. He be all on the street, people following him. Like I remember one time, and when the opposition were talking that the city is dirty, they went and everything about them is PR or morale. They went and brought some buses. We don't see those buses anymore. Young men like him.
But Mamio, why would
Yeah.
you come to power? After 12 years of being in the opposition, then you come and say we are ready to fight. You in power, we are ready to fight. The military are ready to fight. We are ready to fight. The train, no laboratory, then nothing such of the kind. But you want to fight. Who you fighting? You in a reading party.
Bunch of who get like a rebel, like we're fighting war again. That's how most of these citizen boys behaving, and people be like, "Oh, we are from Southeastern." How the hell was Southeastern? I don't care where you're coming from. It can be my father. If you're wrong, you're not doing the right thing. I don't hate we are. I don't know we are like that. You have to hate is a strong word. I don't like people stealing. I have no room for people that have no integrity. Stealing, especially when you protested for 12 years. Carrying this woman painting, people painting, casting on her hair, insulting her. I read it. I'm not a fan of Ellen, but you are there respecting her.
But Mami, though, speaking of Ellen, what do you make of Ellen friend, Ellen Cochran? This lady didn't appear humble at all, and she was saying you saw her video. And they're showering praises on George Weah. Oh, our president, our wonderful leader, and this and that. Come on, you were charged allegedly, for stealing from the very same Roberts International Airport, and you come to Liberia instead of you being humble. Why will we always embrace criminals and murderers? Is this just a Liberian thing that we do?
It's not a Liberian thing. It's a weird thing. Since we got into power, just like Abu.
No, but before we came to power, Ellen Johnson was president. No, before we came to power, Prince Johnson was senator.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I'm just talking about right now because she just came back in we administration. So yeah, maybe it's a Liberian thing. Maybe after the war, most of our people they are messed up in the brain. I don't know, because it's like there's no morality in Liberia anymore. After the war, most of these guys, they still trapped in a war zone. Like even when they say somebody died or somebody is being killed, it don't move them. They are so numb to it, like a mute, like somebody a mute to something, like, oh, okay, next. That's how I see it when you are there. But we that out of the country, when we hear somebody die or killed like that, it moves us because some of us still have our integrity. We still intact, and that's why we're fighting. We're going against this, all these stealing and things. That people that be like, oh, Ellen stole too. Okay, just because Ellen stole. So Ellen, every time you argue with citizen, they'll say, "Oh, why is it that doing Ellen time when she was stealing? You're never talk." I'm like, guys, before Ellen time, they didn't have live video. We were talking.
Thank you, my man. We got to finish the game here. Halftime over now. We're gonna go back to the field play. Thank you so much. Let us go back to information highway and hear from Letty Bros. Then we'll go back to the field play. Thank you so much, Miss Starr. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Yes, Mr. Garley.
Yes.
How are you?
What do you have in store
Again,
for us?
I want to highlight this young man that's here by the name of Augustus.
Okay.
Augustus Appleton is saying that he wished that we gave the money to the people in China that we collected on this show.
Well, we collected money for the
So-
people. Listen, we collected money for the people in China. Who is Augusta? We collected money for the people in China on Thursday of last week, and it was exclusive for the people in China. Who is Augusta, and where he coming from with that suggestion?
Exactly. That's what we want to know. So we told him thank you, and have I already replied to him, Augustus Appleton, who did you call to ask for help? The person who called us is the person who is going to get some of our TED. What? Who is going to get some of our money? Everything was, and one of them said everything was great. We shouldn't make it politic. We shouldn't make it political. So he's now asking, we are so many here, so everyone will not call for help. This is the Appleton gentleman. So he even though he didn't call for help, but he's concerned about where the money is going.
Okay, the money was collected. Howard has the money, and she will make that determination because she's in contact with Mr. Zenan, Alfonso Zenan. Okay, she's in contact with Mrs. Alfonso Zenan, said we'll do that. But you give her 2 more reads so we can go back to the field of play because we have to end this game.
Okay, we have Vida Duncan Donner who says Celia cut some of the Hennessy and couldn't make it to the game tonight.
That Celia will know that what she does, so I ain't mad at her.
And we have Abraham Diallo watching. We have Gladys Awodi. She said they have no conscience, but history will judge them.
That's right.
And Jacob G. Daniel says, that's why I'm playing low here in Liberia. I'm here visiting. So he's in Liberia, but he's keeping it on the down low because of all of the ills in society.
Okay, and our Loma Queen just joined us, Mrs. Rebecca Culver. She's in VIP as well. That's a Vida Donna. She said it is a weird thing because it's happening too much in this government. So still put, let me go back to the field of play right now. In just a little bit, we'll come back to you to conclude, okay?
Okay.
Back to the field of play. The ball comes to Ungrateful Cobra. Ungrateful Cobra to payment where? Payment where to strategic marriage. Strategic marriage to sell Liberia and share the money. The ball comes to sell Liberia and share the money. Sell Liberia and share the money based on it to I let my business private. And most of the men we can say I let my business private that the one end can be all over the place discussing. Then the ball comes to a border wide open. $5 to cross the border. $10 to cross the border, $15 to cross the border, $20 to cross the border. Joshua can't pay the border patrol officers. So the people are asking drugs dealers to come into the country now because the president is so useless. The president is irresponsible. He can't pay his own people, but he wants to fly private jet. What a useless and irresponsible president. Liberia see trouble. The ball kind of D-Ho cover hold to Opion King Kong. Opion King Kong beats one to Wetty Black Hat. Wetty Black Hat to Ciala to Viagra to Bitter Cola to Papa Dream Mama Happy. Papa Dream Mama Happy to Koshiako. Koshiako looks around, puts it up for the teammate. The ball comes to Kumu Jumaku onto Kuka Turner. Kuka Turner looks around to Gorilla Foster Child. The ball comes to Leposi Babon. Leposi Babon to Lies. Lies to I don't like to read from the teleprompter. Joey, I say he doesn't like to read from the teleprompter because he knows how to read well. Then the ball comes to sex trafficking. Sex trafficking to wasteful spending. Wasteful spending to police brutality. The ball comes to money laundering. Money laundering to borrowing initiative to Williamization. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. The ball comes to drunker, aka Von Von. Von Von to unemployment. Unemployment back to Von Von. Von to unemployment. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. Von to hard time back to Von to shaking to administration, shaking to it back to Von to drugs abuse back to Von to we Ebola to between me and you. Two men secret, they're not secret. The book comes to hypocrisy. Onto me, myself, and I. The book comes to sycophancy. Sycophancy looks around to murder to statutory rapist. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. The book comes to retaliation. George Ross said the Congo Pioki and the data team so I'm time to pay my debt. Retaliation looks around. Onto George Weah. George Weah double shovel. He tried to do a star call. Sisuki. The librarian will say Jackie. George Weah tried to little Jackie. Then George Weah fat. Then the ball comes to presidential criminal to insurrection onto suppression to provocation. The ball comes to witch hunt to Monkey Web Babun draw to Boyo to hard time to flip him away. The ball comes to country local light to country to be onto Bola wide open. $5 to cross the border, $10 to cross the border. The ball comes to the fugitive, the return of the fugitive, aka Ellen Cochran. Ellen Cochran looks around to J. Approche. J. Approche is the death squad to incompetent 14. The ball comes to shake from the waist below. Shakes from the way below to sex for job to mattress on the back to hang my curtain to our equal they ain't want us, our equal they want to smug it in, our equal they ain't want us to downstairs open tea, aka perfect key, downstairs open tea be something to thread on the needle on the presidential brown envelope to Johnny Table looks around to wait to turn like Bremency wait for your time onto sex for passing grade, the book on the bribery. Bribery loses the ball to sex for passing grade onto Central Bank, aka speed crime. If you can't speed crime, you'll not get a job. Travel listen big on the field of play this afternoon onto Samatoy, aka Lebacy Babon. Lebacy Babon looks around to Bill Twawe, aka National Food Authority back to Bill Twawe, Gorilla Foster Child. Gorilla Foster Child looks around to Ministry of Foreign Affairs onto Western Alfine. Joey that Sunshine made to Akaras Mose Great, aka Opion King Kong. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. The ball comes to Molba Molu, aka Lekoton. Lekoton looks around to Natano McGill. Let me tell George Weah. Let me tell the president. Anything I said that what the president will do. They say Natano McGill the ball from Babulu. The better ball not tell the president. Anything Natano McGill said that you. Then the ball comes to economic sabotage. Tell for priority. You got the whole speaker in the country stealing light. Power theft. Power theft looks around to ghost employee. You in America, you're in Europe, but you're new on the payroll. How can George Weah son be playing soccer in Europe, but you're new on the payroll in Liberia? And the change you were calling for in this day and age, my people. Then the ball kind of borrowing initiative. Borrowing initiative looks around to wasteful spending. Wasteful spending, wish on the trouble listen, onto police brutality. Police brutality and sex for job. Sex for job looks around. Will he make it or he doesn't? The ball comes to Central Bank, aka Speed Crown, where you get a job here at National Bank or Central Bank. Will he make it or he doesn't? Because I'm telling you, we're into interest stopping time now. One go to societal ills and nothing to Liberia. The king has come to a momentary standstill, and then we see the from information highway. Letty Brooks Roberts is standing by. What do you know so far, Letty?
Yes, what I know is Miss Vida, Miss Sarah Putuway. She said, "Mommy, CDC was not abusing Ellen alone, for all women, black or white, my sister."
Oh wow.
Patricia Peters says Monrovia, especially the heart of the city, is like a market ground. Cinco is much better. And Hawa Mesga responded to the young man Appleton, the money is going to the young man Zina, who cried out for help. It's up to him to share with his peers, and I am sure he will.
That's very good.
He didn't
I like
just
that.
Speak
that's
for
very good.
alone.
I like that.
he was concerned about his peers as well.
But you hear what Brother is saying, right? Brother Brown is saying they must stop standing because he can't see this game. It's really hot. Brother Brown is saying the people should stop standing. You know, the game getting to the end now and everybody just standing. So Brother Brown is sending the message. They should stop standing.
I know. In fact, I was just telling Abu Bebito Fofana that he's looking for some hot rice bread. He's at gate 15 looking for rice bread with banana in it. But we also have some rice bread at gate 2. Just came out, and everybody, maybe that's why they're standing, because they're wondering what's going on. Everybody rushing over to gate 2 to get that hot rice bread, ginger in it.
Wow. Okay, now, you know, the George Weah Sunshine Girls are sending a challenge to the women advocates, the Red Devil. You know, that will be the Howard Mesgard, Yasendi, that's you, that Eloise. So George Weah Sunshine Girls are saying next week Sunday they want to play you in a match. And listen to some of the names of George Weah Sunshine Girls: Joy Howard Taylor, Cloud Weah, Piso City Tar, Safua May Gray, that Joy Gocha. Then you got Emma Glasgow, Noah Finabono, Joy or Nehembe. Then you also have Joa Nesse Cassell, Polito Wawe, Polito Kaote We, Abigail Wizard, Joya Immigration. Abigail Wizard. Then you got Little Shema. You also have Dino Nemo, aka Ice Cream, Joey Plato. So all the people there, they plan to play out. Mamasi Kaba, Memuna Car, Nimani Pearson, they get she let the same but she'll bring plenty together. All of them they can play together with Joey. So they plan to play. Then you get Princess Tuklon. You also have Estelle Liberty. You got Chidi Jipro. Ellen Cochran now, who is in fact, when she smile with you, when you don't want to smile, then she shake her waist below. She just came to the library. They all did the one play here. Then you got Jamal, what do you call it? Then you got Yvette Freeman, that we have godmothers. Then you got my one deal with a Joria travel package. She said she went to Russia and saw Putin. She saw Putin now. Then you got Mona Youngblood, Muna Youngblood, aka Plakla, aka Kwea, aka Waterbird. You know, all the people, Madela Kuba, Joey Abirman, Jackie Apia, then coming from Ghana, Josephine Dere, you know, they talk like gel and the skin society gel, you know, that how they call her shopping sprees. They all come here, they say they want play y'all. I don't know what kind of message you want to send to the people.
I want to send to them that, first of all, they are all masquerading around here as people that love our country when they don't. What they're really doing is seeking their own interest, because nobody sees children on the ground or reported daily. And women that have children don't even give a voice to it. No one calls a press conference. No one speaks out on one issue. That's masquerading. That's sad. That's fraud. So let them continue to take the Liberian people money, but one day those same people that they overlook, they will be the ones they come to for help. But we are ready for them anytime. You can set up that game. I would call the advocate. Let them know we practice every day. We need one day to practice. We're ready for them. I have Howard right here, right now. Of course, Miss Eloise has played with the national team, Societal Ill, so she knows what to do. For me, on one kick and somebody's foot will break.
Wow. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Back to the field of play, the broadcast to Ungrateful Cooper. Ungrateful Cooper to Strategic Marriage. Strategic Marriage looks around to I like my business private. I like my business private. Be something to the the buck on the D-hook of a hole on to open here come back to D-hook of a hole. White tea block has gets a better hand. The broadcast to provide dream of my happy. Provide dream of to Koshiako on to Kukatono. Kukatono to Kumujumuku. Kumujuku to go rid of Foster Chow. He make it and he does it. The boy is way off target, making no trouble in the broken of George Weah. George Weah to Eugene Nangwe, on to Musa Den. Musa Den back to Nangwe. Nangwe back to George Weah. He doesn't make it. The ball comes to Koshiako. Koshiako to me, myself, and out onto secret fencing, onto murder. Murder to statutory rapist, onto retaliation. The ball comes to insurrection, to presidential criminal. Presidential criminal to the ball comes to suppression, onto provocation, to witch hunt. Witch hunt to monkey web baboon draw. Monkey web baboon to Boyo. Boyo to country look alike. Country look ahead to border wide open. $5 to cross the border, $10 to cross the border onto the return of the fugitive. The return of the fugitive to J.R. Prochet. J.R. Prochet to death squad onto incompetent 14. And folks, I'm telling you, that's how we come to the end of this game. One goal to Societal Ill and nothing to Liberia. And folks, I'm telling you, what a spectacular soccer game this afternoon at the SKD Sports Complex in Painesville. And yours truly, the chief commentator Ashford the Giant Garley. And we'll go back to Letty Brooks Ravage to conclude tonight, before we take leave of everybody. Letty?
Yes, good evening. Again, I say, coming from Information Highway, we cannot continue to listen to these kinds of ills in our society. When I saw the killing of that young man just before I went to bed last night, and it really bothered me. To see how I'm breaking down, she cannot tolerate it. It's not because she's a crybaby. No, it hurts. It really does hurt to see that our children are being killed and there's nothing being said. Right now, our vice president only speak out, like we said, when it bothers her, when her finances, and she's not getting the care she needs. But what about the children of the country? She's the mother. What about the first lady? They're the women they are the mothers of the land. They don't speak to any issue. So what does that say about the country? That we don't have any women representing our people? That's very disheartening. So, y'all can listen to us. But peace or tie, you can hide Jefferson Koji all you want. We will find him one way or the other. This is America. This is not Liberia. We'll find him. Thank you. And
I want to still on. Let me say a big thanks to Musu. Musu, a big thanks to you for your contribution. And Nenfo Hilburn. Want to say a big thanks for your contribution as well. Teresa Williams, want to say a big thanks to you as well. We'd also like to say a big thanks to Salimatu Willie. Thank you for your contribution. And Harris Talker, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Josephine Harmon, we also like to say a big thanks for your contribution as well. Pressure Touré, merci pour votre contribution. Agnes Benson, thank you so much. We can't thank you any better. And Emmanuel Decole, want to say a big thanks for your contribution as well. Mrs. Edmund Yates, Mrs. Beatrice Smith, Mrs. Beatrice Wilson, want to say a big thanks to you for what you've done and continue to do. I'll be Binder. We also like to say a big thanks to you as well. Kelvin Zeze, thank you so much for your contribution. All of you who have contributed in making this program a success. Let me go down the line. We still got some people here. Pauline Maximo is here. I want to say a big thanks to you as well. Pauline, thank you for what you've done and continue to do. Sanford Ravers, thank you so much. Letty Brooks Ravers, who also wants a big thanks to you as well. Musu Dover, a.k.a. Alberta. Serial Putuye Away, want to say a big thanks to you. Mr. James Eric Marshall, thank you so much. Darling Warwood, and Penn, Lama Shepherd. We also let us say a big thanks to Jerome Jai. Thank you so much, Jerome. Terry Choir, thank you so much, my sister, Dr. Mariah Satan. We can't thank you any better for what you've done and continue to do. Mr. Olu Greer and Miss Vicky. Mrs. Vicky Peabody, want to thank you as well. We also want to say a big thanks to Mr. Alvin Pennant, Mrs. Maria Powell Rogers. Thank you so much again. Mrs. Beatrice Smith, she continued to come back. Mrs. Edna Yates, want to thank you and for what you've done. And folks, that's all the time we'll have to be with you. And God willing, we'll be back tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, same time, same place. But before we leave, please allow me, but just before you allow me, I want to see if Letty Brooks Robert has anything to say before we take leave of her.
Yes, I say thank you for having me as your reader. I also want to tell you that Habiba was on for any of you that are concerned. He was on, but due to the connection, he had to hang up. So he sends his love to the family. He couldn't really hear the show because of the buzzing sound. We thank you all advocates, Miss Howard Mesker, Lady Eloise, and all of our patrons, and of course the VIP members that are contributing to this show to make it a success. Don't forget to go to Breach YouTube. I watched the show today on YouTube, so I enjoyed it. So we have all of those options for you. Breach Radio YouTube, Breach Radio Fan Club, you name it. Thank you, Mr. Garley, for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for pointing that out. If you missed the program, go to YouTube, and it will be just typing Breach Radio or typing Political Soccer Game will be there. And Letty, how can you leave her Howard? I mean, she's a utility administrator on Breach Radio. You know, I want to take time out to say a big thanks to her, Mr. Abraham Sano. You got a few words for Howard, Letty?
Of course, Howard keeps us on our P's and Q's and keep us aware of the issues, the ills in our society. Yes, everybody has a different issue that they're fighting for, but she fights for the voiceless, the marginalized, and the ones that are so vulnerable that people take advantage, killing our young ladies.
But how does she do this? Even when they try to bully her, she comes back full swinging, and they end up running away from her. I mean, what does she get that kind of energy from?
Well, again, I think she has stated through her pain, she found her purpose. And when you find a purpose and you have a passion, nothing can break you. And she has that passion because she has, she's felt the pain. She says she has childhood experiences. And so when you know what you know and you're convicted, you can speak on it without even being prompted. And as you know, when she speaks on it flawlessly because she knows the issue. She knows what it is to be silent and a kid and no one speaks for you and you in pain. So she's speaking with passion and love. So that's why they can't break her no matter how they try to. And we're proud of her.
Thank you so much. And folks, just so you know, I am officially part of this struggle. We are going to do everything we can to bring people to answer some questions. The war crime code and the economic crime code will have to come to play. Because these people are getting older. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is 102 years old, but she claims that she's 80. Alhaji Kurma is seriously sick. Prince Johnson is sick. George Bowley, all these people who committed atrocity in Liberia, they will be brought to justice. So the war crime code and the economic crime code is a must. And going forward, that will be our new stuff to talk about here on this platform. We need to bring these people to justice. They have to answer the few questions what it is to the Liberian people. With that said, thank you, Howard. Meshgard, I can't pay you for what you continue to do. As always, thank you, Eloise and the rest of the crew. Vida, God bless all of you. And this is not about me. This platform is for all of you. See this as your own initiative and let us continue to provide and make things work out. Pray for the family of Alvin Barkley and all of the victims in Liberia. With that said, please allow me to borrow the weddings of the wise men. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. The heart of a man is never known until he rises, and there's no second chance to make that first impression. Don't see okra and swallow bone because you can't hire a nigga there from Bevan Bucket. When God bless you, don't say that medicine. When Craig comes from underneath the water and say the crocodile he's sweating, don't say that lie. Trust no shadow in the dark. This has been yours truly. That now you know me. This is Ashford the Giant, the brother who doesn't eat iron, but he's definitely stronger than a lion. That's why they call him the Giant. I'm Ashford Garley, y'all. Have a good night.
La porteur, Bosanga, ex-Tequilo, soil.